How you doing? This is Brotha T. If you want to support the channel, we have t-shirts and other merch right there in the description. Just hit the link.
You were a star child, let your light shine for all the world. When you open your mouth to reveal a pearl, let it shine more, just to light the path. If it don't add up, man, just do the math. If it ain't for you, let it pass on through.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, aka your boy Brotha T, here with another one. So we like to call this channel T's Life Tree. And on this channel, we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Before we get into the episode, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, because when you like and subscribe, we can continue to give you these pine cones of wisdom. And if you don't want to miss a pine cone of wisdom, hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that. All right, so today we're gonna entitle this one, Let Them Piss You Off. Now, I know that sounds funny, and I named it that on purpose just to get your attention. All right. What am I saying? What I'm saying is be you, be unapologetically you. Do what you're supposed to do. Get on your purpose, get on your goal. And if somebody disagrees with your purpose, your goal, and your destiny, just go ahead and let them get mad about it. If they hate on you, let them hate. Take it. Let them piss you off, okay? Let them piss you off. When they piss you off, use that as fuel to the fire. Look at yourself as a big fire pit. What are those things called? You know, those big cauldrons, you know, that people make the fire in. You know what I'm saying? Not barbecue pits, but you know. The big fire, I forget what they're called. Let those people's hate become the stuff you put on that thing, that fire thing. Let it become that. Let it drive you to be even better at the thing that they're hating on you about. Become the biggest person. Become a hater magnet. That's what I'm saying. Because if you do that, I think I stole this from a comedian, maybe Cat Williams or somebody. If nobody's hating on you, then you're not doing your job. Once somebody starts hating on you, then that means you're doing something right, usually, okay? And if you get multiple people hating on you, then you probably getting to that point where you're about to take off at whatever you're trying to do in life. So you have to let them piss you off, right? Let them piss you off. Let them disagree. Let them disagree. If it's your truth, it's your truth. Do not back down from your truth. Brotha T, how can I not react to it if that's my natural urge to do that? We're going to talk about something called transmutation. And I'm going to have a whole episode on transmutation. So that'll be coming up. But what's transmutation? Let me give you the actual definition. Okay, transmutation is the act of taking something and changing its state of being into another form. Bam, there you go. So what I'm saying is transmutate that negative energy, turn it into positive for you. How can you do that? Oh man, you just think you the stuff, huh? You just think you the stuff, got you a new job, got you a new house. Let that turn fuel into the fire. Get an even better car and get an even better house. Get yourself to the point where you can even upgrade from there. Then they'll really start to hate and say, you think you better than somebody, don't you? And then become a person that gives to charity more. Hey, I think I'm better than you, so I'm giving to charity now. Now you're letting them piss you off. And I have to give kind of a disclaimer too. When I say let them piss you off, I'm not saying let them piss you off and then you react, right away. What I'm saying is use it the right way. Take what they give you, turn it into something that can work in your favor every single time. If you're a man out there, you know you're a good man, you know you're on your purpose, you know you are if you're and a woman doesn't see it and she doesn't want you as a man, or she rejects you because she's trying to do something else, or she chose to do something else, let her go that path. Do not stop her. Let her go out the door. Do not stop your life for one other individual on this earth. Trust me, there'll be somebody right there behind her that are probably a better fit for you in a way that's going to treat you the way you're supposed to get treated, because they're going to see that in you. They're going to say, that man's on his purpose. He's doing this, he's doing that. I don't know what's wrong with her, but I'm going to take advantage of this. That's what you do. Do not let them piss you off. and turn you into something or somebody that's going to make choices to the detriment of your future. You let them piss you off in terms of, thanks for giving me fuel to go even further and get even better at what I'm doing. And once you do that, once you start transmutating what they bring to you, I want you to keep that fire burning. Find a reason. Let me tell you a little bit of it. Let me give you a little bit of an example of what I'm saying. Most of you out there watching this, you know that Michael Jordan is considered either the best basketball player ever, or maybe second or third. It depends on if you're 20 years old, you might like LeBron over Jordan. I don't know. But Jordan is always the 1, 2, or 3 on anybody's list. Okay. But we all can agree that Michael Jordan is a great basketball player, or was a great basketball player in his time. So look at that documentary, The Last Dance. Very good documentary. Very good. Because it's not just exploring his Bulls days and how good he was as a player. It explores what was going on in that head of his. Why was he that good, right? And he shed some light on some very interesting things for me because I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. And if you are familiar with the Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls rivalry from the 80s into the 90s, you would know that if you were a Detroit Pistons fans, a true blue Detroit Pistons fan, you weren't rocking with them Bulls, okay? Until they retired. And then, okay, now you can give them their flowers, right? That's how a rivalry works. But at the time, I just remember him just like, he was always, even when they would lose, it just seems like he had it out for the Pistons, or he had it out for whoever. And if it got to a championship, he played harder, he played rougher, he wanted to cut your head off, on the court at least. And it was clear because he couldn't be stopped. He was so focused on that. And it shed a little light on it when you watch that documentary, because there were parts of the documentary where he let it out. He let the cat out the bag pretty much. And he told you why he always seemed motivated like that, because he would find motivation in stuff that people weren't even offending him. And he would take offense just so he can go kill you on the court. And that made him the best ever. Like people gave him compliments. He's like, oh, you gonna give me a compliment, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you tonight. Like it's one of those things. And that mentality made him the best. And I want you to take that mentality in a certain way. Don't get offended when people are not offending you. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you have to find motivation everywhere. Like he would walk in and somebody would say hi before the game or something. And he would be like, why would he say hi to me before the game? I'm gonna score 50 on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Don't talk to me before the game. What's wrong with you? The guy just saying hi because you're Michael Jordan and he loves you. You know what I mean? Be like that at times, okay? Use it here and there in spurts where it works, okay? Always be the best version of you possible, but understand, use that stuff as motivation. But especially if somebody's hating, use that as motivation. When these people get to the point where they're hating on you and they're telling you what you can do, what they can't do, do not let people tell you what you can't do. Do not let them even come close to telling you what you can't do. If they are not you, they can't tell you what to do. So take that. I just made that up. Write it down if it works for you. Do not let them tell you what to do. If they're not you, then they can't tell you what to do. Take that as a model. Take that as a roadmap to making you the best you possible, right? And I'll tell you one more story. It's another basketball story, but it's starring your man, Brotha T. Of course, I wasn't considered the best basketball player in the world, right? But I was pretty decent in my day. So I'm going to tell you a story. This is around the time where I was I was a teenager, maybe 14, 15-ish. Okay. And at the time, I was developed. I actually had muscles when I was 13 and 14. That's right, ladies. I had muscles when I was 13 and 14. Very white voice, by the way. Yeah. So, I wasn't tall, but I was stocky. I was built. I was bulky. I'm still stocky, right? So I joined a basketball team at a local recreation place. It was a real league. It was, we were playing real games and stuff like that. And I joined the team a few games into the season, This team had already gelled. They were already playing together. Me and my man Absalon, you know what I'm saying? What's up to Absalon? If you catch me, you know, I haven't talked to you in a long time, but if you're watching this, what's up, bro? So we and you remember the story, I'm sure. So we joined the team, and Absalon was, I mean, he was an exceptional talent, one of the best hoopers I ever played against. You know what I mean? Or for, with, whatever you want to call it. Very natural, very skilled, athletic, you know. And I was good too, but you know, he naturally had it. I had to work harder to be what I was on the court. So we joined the team. It's a few games into the season. They gelled. They all know each other. I think most of them were family, even. And they had their little thing. They weren't the best team in the league either. Maybe, I'm not sure they were the worst either, but they weren't nowhere near the top when we joined them. And we joined them kind of out of necessity. They need a few more pieces, so they just kind of just, here you go, take these two. And they thought we were throw-ins. Boy, were they wrong. So we came in, Absalon became the top scorer and all that, but they used me. They would use me off the bench. Yeah, okay, I was pulling splinters. Tell your jokes, okay? So I was on the bench for a little while, and the guy that was on the you know, the power positions, the power forward and the center position, you know, we had this thing that we would kind of switch between them, you know. So I was one of the big men, right? And the guy that started at that position, he was around the other players, okay? Everybody else except Absalon, and he turned to me, the guy, you know what I mean? And he said, you know, my name is Terrion. Sometimes people call me T-Ron, I don't know. But he changed my name to Twine, you know what I mean? And those that remember old school rap, if you remember the Ice Cube song, the guy's name in the one song, he called him Twine, kind of like as a gay reference, right? So he thought he was clever by doing that, right? And so he turned with the other guys and he said, "You trying to take my position, Twine? Well, you can't have it." You know what I mean? Kind of teasing me a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is my spot. This is my position on the team right now. What he didn't know was that I'm a very nice guy. I let you talk your stuff. People that know me personally, people that really know me personally know this about me. I'll let you talk your stuff and I'll be very nice and I'll be very courteous with you. But if you spark anything within my brain, I'm gonna rip your head off. I'm gonna find out a way to do it and I'm gonna do it and I'll be relentless in doing it. Okay? I'm a Pisces sun, which makes me nice and beautiful and wonderful. And yes, I love the birds and the trees and the flowers, but I have an Aries moon, which means I'm coming straight at you if I feel that way. So don't cross me in that way. So when he said that, I'm like, you know, you got it, bro. You there. You the starter, bro. So what happened? Every time I got the ball, I made sure I dominated the other team. I made sure I was the big man on that team, the anchor. When I was in the game changed. What I did, I took what he did. When he thought he was making that joke and had the rest of them laughing with me, they ended up relying on me to be the big man on that team because I made sure I was the muscle on that team. Okay? And so much so that a few games into the season, the coach said, okay, we're going to start, you know, T-Ron. Well, you call me T-Ron, Terrion. So we starting T-Ron, Deshaun, you going to back him up. So what is the point of the story? The point of the story is I could have let that push me down. I could have let that get me to stop trying. I could have let him doing that. I could have just been like, well, he's right. You know what I mean? But what I did, I said, you got it, bro. That's your position, bro. But every time I caught that ball, I made sure I contributed in a way so where it became apparently clear that needed to change. I did this subtly. I did this subconsciously. I knew that all I needed was that extra push. I let him piss me off. There you go. So this has been your man, Brother T. I enjoy chopping it up with you. I hope you get something out of this video. Let them piss you off. Don't let them get you off your square though. Okay? Let them piss you off. Transmute it into something positive that will help you become better at what you're doing. And don't forget that if you don't have any haters, then maybe it's something you're not doing that's right. Have a couple of haters in your life to keep you on your goal. This is your man, Brother T, and I'll see you on the next one, family. I got to go. So I enjoy talking to you. Peace.